The title of my last video on Avalanche a couple of days ago was, Will it keep falling? My answer then was yes, I believe it will. And I still foresee new lows coming up in the near future for Avalanche. Let's talk about that right now. To start with, I'm going to go to one of my favorite tools, that is tradingview.com. Let's look at their technical analysis for Avalanche. And we'll start on the 1 day time frame where they're showing a neutral market temperature. Oscillators are neutral with moving averages on a sell. The 1 week is a little better. We're seeing buy with oscillators neutral and moving averages a strong buy. And then on the 1 month, we've got a buy. Oscillators are neutral, moving averages still a strong buy. The reason you're seeing a strong buy on the moving averages is because moving averages tend to react more slowly and they have a bigger look behind period. That is, they look more candles behind than oscillators to come up with their indicators. And after this fantastic run up by Avalanche since October, let's say we were around 9, just to give us a nice round number, we went up more than 5 times, 500%, almost tapped 50 right here on the 24th of December, and have been giving gains back ever since, which is completely natural when some financial instrument increases by 500% in 2.5 months. But I do see some weakness still in Avalanche. I see it in Bitcoin. I see it across crypto. We're going to talk about that now. One more caveat though. Everything I'm about to say in this video is for the next few days to few weeks. I'm talking very short term. I see weakness in Avalanche. This is not long term. Avalanche is a strong coin, was one of the better performing coins from the run up in October to December. Anything that goes up 500%, you have to expect some pullback. Even now, we're what's that, 3, 4, almost 4 times the high, 4 times greater value than we were back in October. So everything for Avalanche is looking perfectly normal, perfectly bullish for anything that is crypto related. If you are an Avalanche, you are doing perfectly well. What I'm talking about here might be some times to pick up some extra Avalanche if that's what you are so inclined to do. All right. I believe everything having to do with crypto is going to ride the Bitcoin back right now. And so I'm going to actually switch to Bitcoin and talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin always is the driver for crypto, and we've had a lot of news coming out on that, so let's not delay. Bitcoin on the daily chart has seen a nice run up. We've been in this upward rising channel since December, indicated by these higher lows and higher highs. This was the ETF move, the post ETF move. That is the approval of the Bitcoin ETFs by the SEC last week. And we went up and tagged 49,000. Those smarter than me in crypto said around the December time frame, after this fantastic run up in October and through December really, that they foresaw us perhaps tagging this 50,000 level after the ETFs were approved, but they did not see us being able to push through that, as that is a monumental level with a lot of sell pressure right there. And that is exactly what has happened. Post ETF, we did hit 49,000 and have since lost quite a bit, all the way down to 42,000 right now. One thing we have done now over the last few hours is closed outside of this rising channel that we've been in since the 3rd of December, so for over a month. We're trying to poke back up into that. I do not think that will be long-lived, this move right here. If anything happens, well, let me tell you this. Again, the people that are smarter than me and that I pay attention to in crypto are suggesting we're going to tag the 40,000. They say it's inevitable. We've had such a fantastic run up in crypto lately. The post ETF blues are upon us. There's really no positive news to look forward to. So people are starting to take their profits, which is not a bad thing, guys. I mean, we're still at 42,000, even if we're at 40,000 right here from our run up in October, around 27,000, that's still a fantastic move in 3 months. They are suggesting we're going to hit 40,000, might even fall. Some are saying we might even fall as low as 34 to 38,000, kind of build a new foundation here, a constructive price action foundation like we saw here before the halving comes up in April, and they are suggesting all-time highs in Bitcoin after that. Okay, that's down the road. What I'm seeing right now is we've broken this channel, and it looks like we've got some more downside looking ahead. When I made this last video on Avalanche, we were at 43,000 in Bitcoin. We're not there anymore, and we've actually started hitting lowers and started printing 41,000s. I think we'll be headed down to 40,000 soon. That affects Avalanche in this way. I think we'll be visiting this level of 33 soon. I think perhaps we might even touch this level down to 30. Now 30 is a pretty important level. Let's make some things equivalent here. Let me move this right here. Let me get my fingers to click to where I want them to. Click, I tell you. Thank you. This level right here, and you can kind of see these lower lows and lower highs we're making. I mean, you can kind of see it on the chart. Since December, we're just getting lower and lower. Let me take this off. Here's a high. Let's call this a low, if you will, or this a low. Here's a lower high. Here's a lower low. So far, a lower high. It just makes sense if Bitcoin falls, we're going to visit this 30 to 33 area. I think this is where we'll head. If Bitcoin touches 40,000, we're going to start challenging these levels here. If Bitcoin does fall below 40,000, Avalanche could go ahead and visit this 25 to 30 level. And we would just have to see how the market reacts there. There's a lot of things that have to happen for that to happen. I don't say it's impossible that's going to happen. I'm just saying we need to take this step by step and first figure out what Bitcoin is going to do. If it gives up this level right here and hits 40,000, it's going to pull most of crypto down, probably Avalanche too, and we'll start looking at the 30 to 33. At that point, if you're into getting more Avalanche, these levels are going to be some good pickup levels. I think anytime you look back, if we look at January 2025, I think you're going to look at Avalanche as being on discount if you would have picked it up at 35. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and I've told you that in the disclaimer, and I've told you that in every way I can. I could be wrong, but I think 2024 is going to be a great year for Avalanche and crypto. And so if you were to get some more as it falls down into these levels, I think you're going to be just fine long term. Congratulations for you if you're an Avalanche. You've had a fantastic run up the last 3 months. All this is 100% healthy, normal, corrective activity. That's what we're seeing now, preparing for a bigger move up, hopefully later this year. That's what I see in Avalanche. Be sure to check back. I'll keep you updated with it, and more videos will be coming out soon. Take care.